The following program may contain elements not suitable for all ages. Performances are conducted by trained professionals. Viewer discretion is advised. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of NEW Evolved. Today, kicking us off, it's an absolutely wild six-man tag team match as Family Business step into action against the Nuki Bullet, Kiyoki, and CPU. And in our main event, one of the biggest contests ever in New Evolution Wrestling, it's title versus title as the NEW Interprovincial Champion Hellraiser Justin Locke goes toe-to-toe with NEW World Heavyweight Champion, redefinition, Scott Humphries. It's title versus title today on NEW Evolved. Alright Travis, we're back with another absolutely blockbuster episode of NEW Evolved, and kicking things off today, my personal favorite, John Biz and the Family Business going in action against these losers here. Nuki Bullet, CPU, and Kiyoki.
You don't like these guys?
No, I do not.
I love these guys. They look like fun.
They look like
They're
fun.
excited.
That's the reason I like them. This one's going to be wild. Buck Gotch has been feuding with the Masked Man in New Evolution Wrestling for months now, particularly the Nuki Bullet. And this is kind of the culmination of all that action for all these months. A wild six-man tag team match.
Well, it looks to me like the Nuki Bullet and his Masked Crusaders here are having a fun time taking over the Family Business, at least for the moment, anyway.
This is a wild brawl. The fans in the CLB Armory here in St. John's are loving it. And look at Kiyoki. What's he going at here up on the top rope, Travis?
Wow, what's this? A Kiyoki with a huge plancha from the top. It looks like he looked like a huge lawn dart.
This is CWE champion Hotshot Danny Duggan, the leader of Team Jacked and Fanny Packed, and you are watching New Evolution Wrestling.
Alright Travis, we are back with this wild six-man tag team match. Finally the action back inside the ring, and we see Buck Gotch absolutely decimate CPU as he attempts to come off the top rope there.
Well, you put Buck Gotch one-on-one with any of these guys, there's a good chance he's going to decimate them if they're not careful. This is one beast of a man. They call him the human wrecking ball for a reason.
You don't need to tell me. I'm one of his biggest fans. I love Family Business here. I can't hide it. They're a well-oiled machine, and you're going to see why as they absolutely destroy the mass marbles of New Evolution Wrestling.
And me, Matt Burns, with a vicious suplex there. And during the break, this is what you guys missed here, is you see John Biz in the ring, and Blake Maxwell out of nowhere catches Nuki Bullet off guard.
Nuki Bullet got what he had coming to him, trying to put his hands on John Biz. Defenseless Bullet John Biz in the ring there, trying to get out of the ring, get out of the action, and out of the war zone. And Blake Maxwell made the Bullet pay, and now Family Business, they're in firm control of this one, Travis.
The referee going for a quick pinfall here, and he's barely in position, but I don't think he's going to get rid of CPU that fast. Blake Maxwell won.
Family Business classic tag team wrestling here, isolating the man in the corner, working over a body part.
You see Buck Gotch back in the ring doing what Buck Gotch does best, and that's lean on people, put his weight on people, make them struggle, make them suffer, make them feel pain.
He loves to make people suffer. You are correct about that. And a devastating nerve hold there you see by the big man. And CPU with the counter. Jawjacker, and he rocked Big Buck Gotch. Look at that. You don't see that very often, Travis.
He certainly did. It looks to me like CPU is trying to go for the tag right now. And Kyoki's chomping at the bit to get in the ring there. It looks like Goofy Bullet is as well.
You see CPU reaching for the tag, and a beautiful move by John Biz behind the referee's back, pulling both competitors off of the apron. CPU unable to capitalize, and Family Business remains in control of this one.
Well, they throw CPU back into the opposing corner, and Buck Gotch runs into a turnbuckle pad, and CPU quickly moves out of the way.
And they are wearing out the big man. Look at this, a devastating big boot by the Newfie Bullet, and he actually takes the big man down. He rolls Buck Gotch out of the ring, and this one is just a pair six right now. Referee has lost all control. Everybody's in the ring. Burns with a devastating move on Kyoki there. And now CPU. CPU with that devastating elbow, and he's wasting time once again. Glitched out in that pose, and he's going to pay from the Thoroughbred, Travis.
Well, I wouldn't leave that Thoroughbred open there. I don't know what happened there. I don't know where the other guys were, but it looks to me like he's taking advantage of the situation. And there's a Newfie Bullet. There he is.
Newfie Bullet with a beautiful big boot. Absolutely lays out Blake Maxwell. And now the big man's back into the ring, and I think the Bullet's going to pay, Travis.
Well, this is what happens, right? The big man comes in, regains control of the match.
And a devastating big slam. He absolutely laid out. And now what's Kyoki going to do here, Travis? Oh my goodness, he's caught. I love it. And the big man lays him out with the world's strongest slam. That's going to be it. Buck Gotch pulled him up at the last second. He wants to make these mask guys pay a little bit more. And he applies the devastating choke on Kyoki. Can you imagine how that must feel? Every bit of life being sucked out of you by that big man.
Well, that's a lot of weight to be put on someone. He's almost 400 pounds.
And the referee calls for the bell. That's the end of this one. And I think that might be the end of Kyoki by the looks of things. And Big Buck Gotch celebrates his long-standing rivalry with the Masked Man in New Evolution Wrestling is now over. And Buck Gotch has decimated. And look at this, Travis. I love it.
Buck Gotch looks like he's trying to destroy the mask of Kyoki. It looks like he's trying to unmask this guy. I don't think that's appropriate. It's adding insult to injury.
It's appropriate. Listen, he won the match. This is after the bell. What are you going to do? And he has taken the mask off of Kyoki. And you see official Justin Cricker come in with a towel covering up the face of Kyoki. And Buck Gotch has another trophy added to his collection. And Travis, we have seen the last, you mark my words, we have seen the last of Kyoki in New Evolution Wrestling.
Be that as it may, I still think it was inappropriate. They did not need to do that. It's disrespectful. The match was over. They didn't need to do this. What's going on here right now?
These guys have been disrespected by the Masked Marvels for months in New Evolution Wrestling, and this is just a little bit of payback. And these guys, don't you worry, John Biz told me earlier today, as soon as this one was over and they wiped the floor with these three clowns, they were getting out of Dodge to go celebrate. And you know what? I may join them later this evening. John Biz always throws a good party. And Family Business celebrates with the gold, the tag team gold, here in New Evolution Wrestling. Look at the Thoroughbred. How majestic is that with those glasses on there? What a man. And there's Buck Gotch with the latest trophy for his collection. And fans, will be right back with more New Evolution Wrestling.
And this is the Dark Lord, Johnny Devine. Watch NEW Evolved on Rogers TV. The dark side commands it.
We're back with more New Evolution Wrestling, and look at this, Travis. What do we have here? Family Business wins the big one in the opener, the six-man, and they're getting out of Dodge. Look at that. I love it.
They're destroying the merchandise tables.
No Family Business merchandise there. Bad News Burns, John Biz, and Buck Gotch with the Thoroughbred, the golden ticket holder in tow in the back. What a party this is going to be for family business this evening.
Outside is frightful, but winning is so delightful. There's no place to go. Let's take our titles go.
The NEW Interprovincial Champion, Justin Locke, versus the NEW Heavyweight Champion, Scott Humphries. Title versus title.
Alright, Travis, here we go. The biggest match in NEW history, title versus title, Justin Locke and Scott Humphries.
Well, on previous episodes, we've seen Scott Humphries challenge Justin Locke to put his title on the line. Scott said he would do the same, and here we are. This is one of the most competitive matchups in NEW history, and I'm not sure if Scotty here bit off more than he could chew.
Well, the Hellraiser is one tough customer, that's for sure. And this all started when Hellraiser Justin Locke went on that cross-Canada tour, wrestling multiple dates from multiple promotions. And Scott Humphries, as the reigning champ, knew that when the Hellraiser returned to Newfoundland, there was a chance that he could be better in-ring than Scott Humphries was, and that ate him alive. His ego got to him, and he put the proposition on the line for title versus title. And I'm going to tell you right now, he may pay for doing this, because he may have bitten off, like you said, he may have bitten off more than he could chew.
Well, I'm telling you right now, that flashy stuff that Scotty does is not going to work in this match.
I have to agree with you there, the Hellraiser, absolutely. He is a brawler, he will cut that off at the pass.
I always say Hellraiser is a good person, but he's not a nice person. He does not mess around. He's not going to tolerate Scotty dancing, being flashy. This is a championship match. He knows what's at stake. Scotty should too. Both titles are on the line here. I think Scott knows. Scott knows that this isn't a typical match, and that's why he wanted it. He has something to prove.
Certainly, I agree with you there, Travis. You don't hear me say that very often, but you can see here now the redefinition. Humphries is laying out Hellraiser Justin Locke, and what's this going to be here? Hellraiser with the big reversal. Oh my goodness, that does not bode well for Scott Humphries as he crashes into the guardrail, Travis.
It looks to me like he might have tripped over something. I'm not sure what it was there, but he definitely went head first in those guardrails. He might have a concussion.
Justin Locke knew what he was doing there, and he directed Scott Humphries directly over those stairs, and Humphries paid the price, and then the Hellraiser pulls him back into the ring.
Scotty with a back elbow catching the big man off guard here, and a drop kick to follow up here. But Scotty needs to be quick on his feet, because that's one advantage he does have over Justin Locke. Justin Locke's a tough brawler, but I feel Scotty has the quickness to his advantage. And avoiding the spear there, Scotty bails out of the ring. Scott's not dumb. He knows what he's up against here. He wanted this match. I'm sure he studied inside and out what Locke is capable of.
Humphries certainly did his homework before this one, watching the tapes of Hellraiser Justin Locke to prepare and know the offense of the Hellraiser, and you could see that preparation paid off as he was able to get out of the way of that devastating spear from the Hellraiser. And the fans are jam-packed. Just I want to make a comment there. The fans are jam-packed. You can see on top of the action here, a packed house for this huge matchup for New Evolution Wrestling.
100%, man. This is a match that everybody wanted to see. They came right across the province, and some people came from out of the province to see this match. And Hellraiser Justin Locke has Tank there at ringside as well, and she's looking on, and I'm sure she's a little bit nervous knowing what's going to happen to her drinking buddy if something goes wrong here.
Certainly, referee Justin Crickard with a bit of leeway here in this one. He knows the stakes that are on the line, so he's willing to let some things slide. And Scott Humphries absolutely waylays Hellraiser Justin Locke into that ring post.
Well, I still think Justin Crickard's going to call it right down the middle. I don't think there's any reason why he shouldn't give these guys a bit of rope to find out who the actual toughest person is and who's the most deserving of this championship.
And I think that's the way to go here. Nobody paid for a ticket to see a count-out or a disqualification, and Scott Humphries is launched into the crowd, and fans will be right back with more of this title versus title matchup. Travis, we're back with more of this exciting title versus title matchup. Scott Humphries is in control over the Hellraiser.
Well, I never thought I would see the day that Scott Humphries would be in control of the Hellraiser. Hellraiser can't even control himself. I don't know how anybody else can.
Certainly Scott Humphries is trying to make an attempt here to put this one away.
The Hellraiser with a big splash in the corner, and it looks to be setting him up for that sidewalk slam. Is he going to go for the pin attempt here? 1, 2, and the referee was 100% in position there, but Scotty kicked out with authority. This match isn't over. Scott's just not going to lay down.
No, certainly in the Hellraiser Justin Locke, giving those dirty looks at senior official Justin Crickard, he feels like was a slow count. And now the Hellraiser looks to slow things down and maintain firm control over this matchup.
Well, he doesn't want Scott to get ahead of him. He doesn't want Scott to catch up, because Scott's quicker than him. He knows that, so he's trying to wear Scott down, and Scott tries to fight back here. And that's a little bit of an underhanded tactic, but you know what? That's something that the Hellraiser does on an occasion. He's not a type person to make any bones about it. He will tell you straight up. Right here, look. He's taking advantage of every opportunity. He knows that every championship, the most important championships in this company, are on the line right now.
Certainly does. He's not shy about bending those rules. You're right about that one. And he's going to do what it takes to win this one. But he eats a big boot there from the redefinition as he tries to go into the corner. And now he eats that devastating back elbow. And what's this going to be here? Beautiful sunset flip.
Good roll up, and wow, barely a 2 count there. And what's going on here? And he lifts Scotty up, and looks to me like he's going to try to throw him in the corner. And he does. The snake eyes in the corner. Clothesline from hell.
He took his head off with that big running lariat. My goodness, that's got to be it. Humphries has to be out after that one.
He's won championships with this move. 1, 2. And my God, I can't believe that Scott Humphries kicked out of that one.
He's won championships with that move. He retired Newfoundland wrestling veteran Two Damn Pipe with that move. That move has been very successful for the Hellraiser Justin Locke. But not enough to put the redefinition away in this one.
But Justin Locke looks clearly frustrated after that, knowing that this match is not over. He could have came within a hair of winning both of those championships right there.
Well, he did come within a hair of winning both championships, hence the reason for the frustration. And he's going to take out more of his frustrations on the redefinition as Scotty goes up and over. What's this going to be here?
Scott with a kick to the face on Justin Locke, and this was the quickness of Scotty that Justin didn't want to happen. And Scott with a beautiful bullet of a drop kick. 1, 2.
Not enough. The Hellraiser with the perseverance kicks out at 2.
And Justin Locke kicked out. These guys are kicking out. These guys are getting back to their feet, and they're fighting. There's 2 championships on the line here, not 1 but 2. I can't stress that enough.
They know what's at stake, and they're laying it all on the line. And what's this going to be here? Scotty with the miss.
Scott missed a splash in the corner, and Justin following up here. What's he going to do? He's taking it to the top rope. I don't know if this is a good idea, Todd Winters.
What a What a chop. You heard that one echo through the walls here of the CLB Armory, and he's setting him up for something big here. What's this going to be? And you don't see the Hellraiser go to the top very often.
Well, the stakes are high, so I guess this is why. He's going... They're both out of... Well, I don't know if Scott's out of his element, but he's certainly not in a good way right now, for sure.
Devastating, Travis. A double suplex from the top. That's got to... These guys got to be out. That's it. And you can see both men down.
Well, the referee's in position to count both these guys out, but it looks to me like Justin Locke is scraping to get to the center of the ring to cover and try to get the victory. 1, 2 for both titles. And Scotty kicked out yet again as we see Tank there on the outside. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back on NEW Evolved.
And Travis, we're back with this epic title versus title match, and you see both men on the top rope once again. Hellraiser looks like he's going for another double suplex.
Well, Hellraiser's definitely out of his element. The first time he got away with it, but I think he went to the well one too many times. And this is one of Scotty's patented maneuvers there. And Justin saw it coming. 1, 2.
Hellraiser with a beautiful cradle after getting his knees up there on that attempted frog splash. Almost claims both titles, Travis.
Well, it looks to me like Justin has Scotty scouted pretty well, don't you think?
He certainly does. Both men scouting one another thoroughly before this matchup. You could tell by the action thus far that both men are well aware of the offensive maneuvers of the other.
A vicious headbutt, you know, that's not a flashy move, but certainly effective.
Doesn't need to be flashy at this point, and you can see it's breaking down.
It is. I think that headbutt lit a fire under Scott Humphries, and they're fighting tooth and nail here. Just fist after fist after fist, and a kick. And Scott's going for one of his finishing moves here, the Tiger Driver.
It's a big boy to get up. I don't think that's going to happen. Hellraiser goes for another lariat. What's this going to be, Travis?
And a spear. Man, it's over. He's going to win the championship. He needs to crawl over. Get on top of him.
The Hellraiser's got to be able to capitalize. What's this going to be, Travis?
It's going to be over right here. 1, 2. We got another champ. Oh, my God.
I can't believe it. Scotty barely escapes. That's as close can get. And the Hellraiser is obviously frustrated after that. He has hit Scotty with everything he has in his repertoire, and he has been unable to put him away.
Scott getting back to his feet after that spear. I'm surprised he's able to just look, he's setting him up again. And
Scotty, the roll up.
The roll up here, 1, 2.
Hellraiser barely escapes. My God, Travis, the action back and forth, back and forth. What a contest.
Scott with a kick to the face. He's going for that frog splash.
He sees the opportunity. You're right. He's going up top for the frog splash. This is going to be it, Travis, if he hits it.
He does hit it, but he can't stay on top of him. He hurt himself. The momentum hurt his ribs. He goes back for the cover here in the referee position. 1, 2, it's over. No!
And it was that little break in the action where he went and held his ribs from the impact, where the Hellraiser was able to compose himself long enough to be able to kick out of that frog splash.
Well, Scott just doesn't know what to do. He's exhausted, beyond exhausted. Justin Locke is exhausted, trying to get back to his feet. This match is completely up in the air. It certainly has not been one-sided whatsoever. It's an amazing contest thus far.
Match, Travis, here today on NEW Evolved. And he's putting him up on the turnbuckle again. These two have been up and down, up and down. And look at that, what a boot right to the face. You could hear that one echo.
Well, this makes sense. Scott loves high-risk offense, but Justin Locke, on the other hand...
What's this going to be here, Travis?
What's going to happen here? Hurricanrana? No, he hangs onto the ropes and turns it into a power bomb. And the referee checking on Scott. Scott, I believe, just let the referee know that he's okay to continue. He does not want to give up his championship.
That was absolutely devastating. High and tight on that powerbomb. I do not know how Scott Humphries is moving. And what's this here? The Thoroughbred is on the scene. That's right, the golden ticket holder, Travis. He's in the house.
It's a championship opportunity for any championship, anytime. Oh my God.
Brilliant move by John Business, making everybody think they had left the building for the evening. Scott Humphries, Justin Locke let their guard down, and now the Hellraiser and Scotty are going to pay because the Thoroughbred is in the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed that Blake Maxwell is cashing in his golden ticket opportunity. This match is now a triple threat match for both NEW World Heavyweight Championship and the NEW Interprovincial Championship.
What's going on here? He sets him up.
He's got him up in the air. What's this
I've never
gonna be,
seen
Travis?
this move before.
Devastating by the Thoroughbred. That's going to be it.
1, 2. Justin Locke's not going to let the match end this way. Oh no. He realizes what's up here.
Can you imagine how long the Thoroughbred has planned this moment in consultation with John Biz? Reversal, and now the Thoroughbred with a
axe kick. Oh my god.
That's going to be it.
Pulls
This one
him
is
back
over.
away from the ropes. Make no mistake. 1, 2. Scott Humphries saving his championship.
The fans are on fire here in the CLB with this unexpected turn of events. The Thoroughbred looking to capitalize.
I believe John Biz found a loophole here.
There's no loophole. He's the
No.
golden ticket.
There's a loophole. He's the golden ticket. He gets a championship match for any championship. It doesn't say which one. I believe he can win both championships here.
Did you see that devastating spear, Travis? This is going to be it. He
Wow,
rolls
he's
the
taking advantage.
Hellraiser out.
That's a second spear. 1, 2, 3.
I love it. The Thoroughbred. Brilliant. The master plan by Family Business comes to fruition. Wham, wham,
Tank is
tank.
irate. But Hellraiser and Justin Locke just hit him with a second spear, and he's been awarded both championships. Blake Maxwell
This
is
was
a dual champion.
This was a title versus title matchup. Brilliant move by the Thoroughbred. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Absolutely brilliant. Your new NEW Interprovincial and World Heavyweight Champion. Let's take a look at it, Travis. Let's bask in this moment.
It's an instant replay, as we see after he entered, Justin Locke, just after Blake Maxwell entered the match. And an axe kick right here.
Not enough to put the Hellraiser away, but that's okay with the end result that I ended up
Well, it
seeing.
might have been enough, but Scotty was right there, not wanting to let that championship go. But
And there it is, the miscommunication once again between Hellraiser and Scott Humphries.
that was a beautiful spear, but it hit the wrong person. The 1, 2, 3.
All right, fans, and you see it right there. We're in a new era, Travis, in New Evolution Wrestling, the era of the Thoroughbred and Family Business. They hold all the gold in New Evolution Wrestling.
This is a hostile takeover, if you ask me.
New Evolution Wrestling would like to thank the following supporters: Greco Pizza, Torbe Road, Westside Charlie's, Kayla G. Travis, EJ Cram's Home Garden, The Hub Printing and Catering, JC's Entertainment.